Hello and welcome to the Author of Your Own Story show, where each day we give you a tip, trick, insight, or interview into your 5 to Thrive. That means on Monday you're getting something on the mind, Tuesday we cover the body, Wednesday the soul, Thursday relationships, Friday business, and on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, you get mixed bag where you never know what's coming. But every show is designed to give you another opportunity to up-level your game and become the author of your own story. Let's get started. Now, I've had a conversation with two different business owners over the past week, which brings me to this conversation with you on how to get rich. Now, both of these business owners had an idea. They'd seen people on social media advertising their marketplace, the way that they do it, right? And it was kind of that flashy tone, the Bentley, the nice house, the vacations, the stuff that all of us probably want. Well, I've had the opportunity of coaching extremely wealthy individuals, extremely successful people, both in the areas of their personal lives and their business, but especially in this conversation, areas of finance. And what I mean by finance is building true wealth. These are actually very wealthy people. They're multi-millionaires. And so the way that they got there is the opposite of what you probably think. It's not sexy. And I know listening to something like this, if you want to know the secret to getting rich, well, the secret I would say to getting rich is common sense. And of course, you know, common sense just isn't that common. We hear that all the time. But the truth is, these people had saved up. They didn't live beyond their means. Now in their business, at times, they took calculated risks with money and finance, but they always had a backup and they always worked hard. Now, what they did, of course, as they've gotten very wealthy, they've spent more money, but they didn't do that. They looked at their values, their value propositions, and they really pushed forward with those, making sure to do things that were free in life. And in their early years, and I would say early being 20s, 30s, and 40s, these people, for the most part, really focused on wealth accumulation rather than spending. Now, what do a lot of us do? We get a raise, we get a commission, we get a bonus or something along those lines. And oftentimes don't we spend that within the first, month or two, or maybe some of us spend it in the first week or the first day. We go out, we buy that thing we want. We buy that new snowboard. We buy that new car. We take everybody to dinner. We buy everybody drinks. Whatever it may be, we have money now. Hallelujah. Well, what these people would do is that they got a raise, they got a bonus, they would actually sock it away and act as if nothing had happened. And they would invest it. They would invest it and let their money work for them, almost like they were forgetting about it, like they never had it. And they would live as if throughout these decades, they only had their base salary, covering their base needs. Now, of course, they took trips, they did splurge on themselves, but not as much as you might think. Not as much as these get-rich-quick schemes or people that are throwing this on YouTube or Facebook, or you see them everywhere, like, driving this house in the Hollywood Hills, and these are all my Ferraris, yeah, no big deal, and here's me with these different supermodels. And, when you look behind the scenes, the house is not theirs, it's just leased against the business. The girls are rented, and the cars are leased as well, and they're not owned by even the company. They're investments. The person is fake. They're a public figure trying to sell you the opportunity